It's Karen from Liongate Farm, and I'm going to give you a quick video today. Remember last year when we made Easter eggs with the little 3D bunny with the carrots? Been getting a lot of questions and messages on how to make the perfect egg shape. You know, how to get that egg shape, because that's what everyone has trouble with. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then we're going to make a rainbow egg using my hand-dyed locks from my sheep. They're really cool. Quick little project, great for kids too. So join me. So today we are going to be I'm going to revisit the Easter eggs, show you a little bit different technique, but mostly because these are made out of locks. So, you know, my dyed locks, you have all your scrap bags from your projects. This is something that you can do with them. But the main reason I'm going to talk about making Easter eggs today is because I've had many texts and messages about how to get the egg shape. Well, people are telling me they're having a hard time getting the egg shape. So you can buy eggs. There's certain vendors that sell the eggs, but I find when you buy them, look how squishy this is. This is squishy. And like if you're going to do a relief on this would not be a good medium to do. In fact, this came more cylindrical and I actually felted it into an egg shape. So you could use a purchased one. I just think they're too squishy. So I'm going to start by showing you how to make the egg shape, and then I'll just decorate one with locks. And like I said, you can use dyed locks. I have a good selection of dyed locks on the Liongate Farm farm store, so liongate.org. Check out the farm store. There's dyed locks. I'm going to be updating it with some new colors. You also can think about using the long locks. These you just wrap right around. This is some dyed long locks. And then there's other bundles that are just all dyed on purpose rather than just dyed in mass like the other things. So let me get started. You're going to need a skewer. You're going to need your felting needles of your choice. I like the 38 star spiral. I like my pen tool and a skewer. So you're going to take some core wool. Decide this is more of a traditional egg size. The other one is bigger. So let's make a traditional egg size. Just hold your thumb the size you want your egg to be. And Rip is running around like a crazy person because his friend Cannon is here. And you're going to just wrap this skewer tight. Tight. And you know what I always say. The firmer you wrap it, the tighter you wrap it, the less felting you have to do. So let's just secure that. We're going to take another length of core wool. So now you have to decide what end is going to be your narrow end. And basically you're going to wrap a cone. So you wrap that second piece on and let's secure it. So this is going to be the fat end of the egg. Again, you could use all one piece. You can use narrow pieces. Like I like to use narrow pieces, have a little bit more control. But again, you want to wrap it tight. I did take my finger off, so my egg is growing. So I will show you how to deal with that. So you can scrunch it back up. So you're going to want to felt down this way. You can see I'm making a cone. We need to get that base shape. You know, if you don't have a skewer, use a pencil. Anything you can wrap on to give you just a base. I get to where I can make a zillion of these eggs at one time. I have a whole bowl full of them at the moment. So now you can see it's almost becoming an egg. And now, because I'm getting close to the size I want, remember to make it smaller than you actually want, because once you add all your decor, your egg will be bigger. When you take the skewer out, hold your finger here so the middle does not come out. And so now you're going to shape your egg. You need this end round. Rip is so happy that Cannon is here. And he's even more happy that Cannon's making food. So we're starting to look like an egg. Now this end does not look like an egg yet. We're going to poke this in, but see how nice and tight I've got it? Let's just get this all poked together. It's a little bit misshapen still. We'll fix that. Eggs are not pointy. Saw this very cool way to dye eggs with shaving cream and baking soda. Mix your dye in your shaving cream. Dump in your egg. Well, you mix your shaving cream with baking soda. Then you dump in your egg with the dye. Mix it all up and then put in another cup and add some vinegar. It's pretty fun. Looks like it'd be fun for kids because of course it makes volcano eggs. Kenna was out of the room. He has no idea what I was talking about. You'll see when he edits the video. Now you can see I'm getting close to my egg shape. So I'm not gonna look at this. I got so much on my farm in here, or someone's farm. Let's take that piece out. So you just want to keep felting around your cone shape. And the most important thing is to get it nice and firm. And once you get it nice and smooth, we're going to add the locks. This is just a quick video today. Now, do you see the difference in this egg? They're the same size. See how hard this one is compared to this? This one is decoratable. So the fun part is picking a color, picking a color. Cannon, you know, you can come over this way. So the way I put locks on are just one at a time. I just add them. And I go around. They're pretty fun. They look good in a bowl. And that was my phone. We just have all kinds of stuff happening today. It's been a rainy day. The pond overflowed again. Kind of took me by surprise. Overflowed its dam. Good thing we didn't fix the dam yet. I went out to the wool house to wash up some more locks. Wash up another fleece, and I look out the window and I'm like, oh gosh, here we go again. I watched some ducks go through the outflow pipe. I'm like, oh my goodness. So you just use your scrap locks and you just put them on one at a time. Catch these little hairs on the side of your lock. Poke it in. I think I want a peach one. I usually start in the middle and just end up down at the bottom or the top. I do like to just vary the colors so that they're all rainbowy. I think we need some more pink. You could gradient them. There's so many different ways you can put these locks on. I think we need another purple. Pink works. So one of the things when you buy locks from me is I work very hard to get you single dyed locks. Sometimes they come out a little bit clumpy, but they're usually, you can pull them apart pretty easy. I want you to get them the way I like to use them. So to prep a fleece, I actually will sit and pull every lock apart before I wash it so that they are apart. Problems arise when you wash a fleece and they're still together. And we get a little bit of felting, but this way I can keep them apart because this is how I like to use them. So I want to make sure you have the opportunity to use them like that. And then I dye them and then I pull them apart again. How about some dark purple? I'm right there. If you wanted, you could use all one color locks on your eggs. I just like the texture it gives you. Notice I'm not poking in the lock itself too much. I'm just poking on the sides. And that keeps your texture more green. Put another blue one in here. Got some exciting news today that Rip's going to go to school. He has herding school on the 21st and the 22nd. We're going to see, hopefully, if he passes. Since he is all healed from his ordeals, he has been listening less. So this will be, I got to work with him a little bit more. Don't know if I like this dark lock in here, but I'm going to leave it. Let's see. I'm digging. Oh, I love this color. Now, so this one, see how this doesn't really look like a lock? We're going to make it look like a lock. The structure is there, but it's super hairy. Someone asked me this question just the other day. How do I get it to stay looking like a lock? So I'm actually going to felt it from underneath and on the sides and make it smaller. And that way we still, it like restores the lock to its almost original form. We just took all the hairy stuff, fibery, loose fibers, and put them in. Everybody's making Easter eggs right now. I'm being picky now. Oh yeah, here's some glittery stuff. I don't like any of my white showing, so I'm going back and looking. I think we need an orange one, because that one ended in orange, so let's start this color. It looks good next to that color. That is, we're not going to do a white one. Oh, we have this dark one. Let's do a darker one. Again, this is a great way to use up your little scraps. This bag that I have dumped out on the table, I was making rainbow sheep out of. I seem to have a theme going here. We're going to go with this light blue. Even a white one with all the curlies would be cute. This is a big lock. It's going to actually finish off the egg, maybe. I'm going to let it do that. how is that for a nice short video? So you guys, if you like our videos, click like, follow us, and that really helps us out. And then go visit the farm store, liongate.org, and make sure you join our Liongate Farm Southern Oregon Fiber, our felting group, or it's called something like that. And share your eggs, share everything you make. And I have a question for you, because we're starting to think about doing giveaways, so we're going to figure out how to do this. But meanwhile, comment on your favorite Easter candy. What is your favorite Easter candy? And I can tell you what mine is. It's Cadbury mini eggs. Keep those far, far away from me, because I'll eat them all. And there you have it. One more rainbow egg. So remember, look at, see, he didn't come out as pointed as I like. So I'm gonna actually make him more egg shaped. Don't be afraid to poke things into shape. Sometimes when we are working them, they become out of shape better. Whole bowl of these is great. They're like quilted patchwork eggs.